Excuse me.
I'm Robin, and Becky Chambers is Batman. Insert meme here.
I feel so conflicted, but
I don't know what to do with myself. I need a minute.
It could change the world. Only God.
What up, Bookish family? Welcome to a vlog. Is anyone surprised that I forgot to film an intro? Nope, not at all. But this vlog is going to be about the Wayfarers series read-along that my Interstellar book club, my sci-fi book club, was hosting. So in this vlog, I'm going to be reading the first two books in the Wayfarers series. And the first one is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, which I will give you my thoughts on in a little bit in a check-in. But I'm also going to be reading the second one, which is A Closed and Common Orbit. So excited for these. I mean, obviously, as you can see, I've already started. Can you see the amount of tabs? If you don't know what this series is about, it is a space opera. We are in space following this crew on a ship that is called the Wayfarer, and there is so many different kinds of aliens, and it's very much, someone in the Discord mentioned that they think this is like a slice of life in space, and that is so accurate. So accurate. Like, I am getting all the feels reading this. My little heart. I feel like the Grinch, whose heart is growing like 5 times its size, because I read so much, I read some dystopian and like psychological thrillers and so many dark things in December that this is a ray of sunshine that I wasn't prepared for. Also, you will see in this vlog, the quality of the footage might change because it is almost my birthday when I'm filming this. Whoop, 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 whoop. 29th birthday. So excited. I love my birthday. I just love being with my family and just having a good time. So, that being said, I will be getting a new phone very soon. Not because it's my birthday, but because the phone that I'm currently using is like 4 years old and it's starting to glitch and do funny things, and I just am in need of an upgrade. So if the quality of video changes, you know why. All right, on to some random clips, as I usually do in my fashion, and then we'll talk about books.
check-in while grocery shopping. I am getting tea and yummy things. Oh, we found tea. Let's go get tea. Cool. So far the book is great. I'm loving it. I've teared up about 2 times because it's just so cute. It's so cute. I love this book so much. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cry at the end, but everything makes me happy. So yes. So 4 or 5 stars. Becky Chambers is stealing my heart. Why is she doing this to me? Like, she's making me so happy. I walked into this thinking that something really bad was gonna happen, and that's probably because I've read about 5 dystopians in the past month. But it was great, and everything is so sweet, and I'm just so happy, and I feel so conflicted, but it's so good. Excuse me. Can I read? You too.
What's up, you guys? Okay, so check in. Whoo, it is the day after my birthday. Woo, 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 woo. Oh my goodness, I had so much fun yesterday. We just stayed home and ate homemade hot pot and just hung out. It was good. It was simple. I had so much fun. Check in. As far as reading goes, I finished The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, and I freaking loved it. Oh my god. Can you see the amount of tabs I did? So many tabs. It was fan-freaking-tastic. I gave this 5 stars because it was so good. My heart is so full of happiness. I didn't do a full-on cry, but I did choke up and I did tear up a couple times. And it's interesting because when I was talking in the Discord, someone asked if there was a cliffhanger, and I feel like there's like a kind of cliffhanger, not really cliffhanger. Like, I don't know where the next book's gonna go. It can go in so many directions, but I just know that whatever direction Becky Chambers decides to take, I am so here for it. It's not even funny. Like, the ending scene just filled my heart with so much joy and hopefulness. Just like, what is this? It just makes me so happy that I want to cry. Happy tears, because it's so beautiful. And the whole time, like, I was just waiting, anticipating disaster or chaos or dystopia. And it just wasn't coming. It was just like, you think you're getting that? Well, here's this. The amount of representation in here was incredible. It actually made me step back a couple times. I had to close the book, not for the usual reason of being disturbed and having to process, but rather having to revisit my own moral codes, because there's so many different species and discussions on relationships, discussions on what does it mean to be in a relationship, what does it mean to be in love, are you in love with someone physically or mentally, or in what capacity does love drive you, discussions on polyamorism. Like, what? This book was incredible. The amount of hard-hitting discussions that happened in here that were relevant to current social commentary, but they were set in space with aliens. Like, there was a whole section on immigration, and I just annotated the crap out of that section. I was like, yes, I am here for it. Make that commentary. No one is illegal. Oh my god. I'm just gonna tear up thinking about how relevant it was. And she did that with freaking aliens. Literal aliens. Not American term for aliens. And it drives me crazy. Oh my Chambers, I just want to give you a big old hug. But yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start the second book. And I'm not emotionally ready. I'm not ready, but here we go. What is up, you guys? I am halfway done and I need to do a check-in desperately. Oh my god. I feel like that Batman meme where Batman's smacking Robin, trying to like smack some sense into him. I'm Robin and Becky Chambers is Batman. Insert meme here. Like, this book went on a totally different track than I thought it was going to. We're following side characters. I thought eventually at some point that we would go back to following the same characters that we did from the first book. I'm halfway and haven't seen them yet. But we are following side characters from the first book and a new character. And it just became relevant to me why Becky Chambers chose this route. I've teared up twice already. All apprehensions I had about this in the beginning have been thrown out the window. It is absolutely fantastic. At the core of this one, we're really focusing on who gets to decide the value of life, and whether sentient beings such as AI should have the same rights within communities as... Dropped my camera. Whether AI should have the same level of rights protection in civilizations as other sentient beings. This is some heavy stuff, and the amount of acceptance between our characters, like, if you thought the beautiful relationships between various characters and all the kinds of accepted love and care from the first book was great, this one does it too, and it's so good. I can't deal. It is amazing. It is amazing. The one thing I was really struggling with this throughout the first half was that we're flip-flopping between chapters. Some chapters are in the utopian society and some are in a dystopian society. There's commentary in here about what is parenthood, what does it mean to be a parent. So good. There was a painter, there was a tattoo artist, and like, I mean, automatically I'm gonna love them, right? But the heartfelt conversations that they have, and there's this scene where this character is like, they have a conversation about, there's this one scene where the painter is having a conversation about I don't know what to do with myself. Is having conversation about seeing and being seen, and how artists produce work that we can then see ourselves through another lens. It's just okay. It's so good. It's so good, and I don't know. I don't know what to do with myself. I need a minute. My heart. It was so the best found family I've ever experienced. Like the sweetest thing. I can't say that it's better than the first book because it's so different. The last time I cried like this was reading Evelyn Hugo. Oh my god. This book is so good. I don't know what to do with myself. I really don't. Okay. Words to finish this vlog. I'm done. I want to read the third book so bad, and I'm not emotionally ready. Like, words. Becky Chambers deserves every award that she got for these series. There is not a single negative tab in these books. It made me rethink any prejudices that I didn't even know that I had against robots, apparently. Its level of acceptance between genders and species, and discussions on morality and purpose. This one specifically focused more on a discussion of purpose. And I resonated with it so much because it talked about how humans have always shifted the world around them to fit their own purposes, and how it's taken millennia for us to understand that all other beings are as deserving of finding their own purpose as we are. And that hit home so hard. I can't deal with this. Okay, at first, any feelings I had about the dystopian aspects of this are gone. It was perfect. It was necessary. I loved that we followed different characters. At first, I was a little apprehensive because I was like, I wanted more of the original crew. I don't need it. I mean, I like it, but this is great. I'm just so happy. These are not sad tears. It's happy tears. The artists in this book, I connected with so well. The idea of all these different kinds of technology for self-expression, of talking about parenthood and just people wanting better for themselves, and laws, and again, more discussion on immigration laws, and how all individuals are deserving of the same humanitarian rights no matter what their origin is. I need a minute, but I don't have a minute because I have a book club live show, not for this book club, for the other one, for my manga book club, in like an hour, and okay. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know if I have more words, but I'm gonna go get ready. If you watched the vlog up to this point, thank you so much, and I highly suggest that you guys pick up this book because it was so powerful. Okay, thank you, bye.